Welcome to an all-new episode of Rabil'S Kitchen, and today we're doing something I've never done before. We're making protein balls that'll last you all the way through the holidays. So if you're on the go like me and you're looking for a protein source, boom, pop it in. We've done smoothies before. We've done other athlete type of nutrition like the athlete hamburger, athlete pizza. These are the contents for today. Come over here. Well, first of all, the protein ball. We're gonna call it Paul's Balls, D's Nuts. Clean protein. How about just athlete balls?
Nice.
Let's make some athlete balls.
Wait, I have another one. Sports balls.
Sports balls. That's good. Seriously, let me talk about the ingredients. Dates. We're gonna blend them in here. That's gonna build like the foundation for each of these balls. From here, we're gonna go on to rolled oats. That's gonna be your source of carbohydrates. Tastes really good too. We have honey, make it a little sticky, antioxidant. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory. We'll give you a little bit of a bite. Now let's talk about how we pack the nutrients in. We have hemp seeds, flax seeds, and chia seeds all go into your athlete balls. Chia seeds, great for hydration. They absorb the H2O. They get large. It also has magnesium. Flex seeds have flex. They should change it to flex seeds. Flax seeds are good vitamins. And your hemp seeds is a great source of omega-6 and omega-3s. So we have all of that packed in. Now we move to the taste. Cacao powder, we're gonna keep these balls chocolatey. We have my vegan-based chocolate protein. We have some coconut flakes, which are nice and clean. And lastly, some ground cinnamon. So those are all the ingredients. One more for the base. Dried wild blueberries. Those are gonna go in with the dates. One more thing. I have this espresso machine. I'm gonna throw in a couple of these espressos, dunk them over the top, and then we're gonna make the balls, throw them on this pan, Reynolds wrap it, pop it in the refrigerator, send you on your way with maybe a half a dozen, and I'm gonna keep a dozen for the next week. You ready to make some balls? Step one, let's blend. All right, so the key here, one bag at a time, you gotta throw a little bit of water in there so it doesn't stick. It's really important. Great, now it's starting to stick. Mix it up, give it a little shake. Look at that, man. Bag one. How pumped are you right now?
So stoked.
You're gonna go home with Paul's balls.
Oh.
Step two, more dates. Dates are great. Next up we have the dried wild blueberries. Now, you could throw these directly in, they're small enough, but I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Give you the integrity of the blueberries, half the bag in, see that? And then the other half is gonna get mixed with the dates so you get more punch of the blueberry flavor. Done with the blender. The NutriBullet did its job. On to the ingredients. So this is our base. We're gonna get our hands dirty in a second. Let's start with the oats. Now, if you're a chef at home that just likes to go off a feel and you don't really deal with measuring cups, I either use my hand or I'll use a cocktail glass. And in this case, I like to get about 1.5 cups of these oats. So we'll do this. There you go. Those are the oats. Moving on to the seeds. My favorite brand, you can get it at TJ's. So this thing's kind of like a feel thing, but I'll show it to you for the purposes of content, but I like about 1/2 cup. All right. Now we move on to the flax seeds. So different than the hemp seeds, we want to do a little bit lighter on the flax seeds unless you want to shit yourself all night, so we're going to start with 1/4 cup. There we go. And the chia seeds, which are my favorite, as I said before. You can't really overdo it, but I'm just going to make it nice and flaky. Cover the base there. So we're gonna make a lot of athlete balls. Honey. There you go. Turmeric. Kind of similar, I like to graze the top of it. I don't want to overpower, but again, really powerful and important anti-inflammatory for all you athletes out there. Grounded cinnamon, this is your flavor, so don't go light on it. Just make sure you cover it, just like a dusting of snow. Cacao powder, really get in there and give myself some chocolate coloring and really clean flavor. This is a sign of being a chef. Here we are with my favorite protein. I'm almost out of it. A company called Momentous. They do not endorse me, but if they're interested, we can have a conversation. 2 scoops of protein. You know what? Why don't we take it to 2.5? Let's just call it an even 3. Let's wash our hands and mix these balls up. Listening to the PLL song. Let's get caffeinated. Colombian Starbucks will really light your hair on fire. It's round 1. Look at that. And bang. I'm telling you. Ready? Ooh. I know you guys at home can't smell it. Brett, you can smell it?
Mm-hmm.
It smells great.
It smells like you're baking cookies, but you're making balls.
Very clean balls. A little bit more moist than I was hoping for. That's because of the espresso.
Yeah.
Double espresso.
High five.
Here's a quick tip though. If you're caught in any formula where it's too watered down, what I like to do is just add more protein. So.
Do you want me to add the protein?
Brett, this is my kitchen. And boom. Look at that. Soaks up some of that extra espresso. And you are going to grow muscles on top of your muscles. There's nothing like a good old bicep over top of your bicep. Now, as we roll these balls out, you may have noticed that we haven't used the coconut flakes yet. Those go on at the end. It's a nice little touch. I like to make my balls larger than average size. I mean, these things are full of rocket fuel. You can smell the caffeine and the blueberries bursting out, the aroma, protein, the chocolate, even the anti-inflammatories from the turmeric. And by the way, this whole thing's vegan. This is also a good exercise for all you lacrosse players out there looking to develop soft hands. Be able to shape almost identical sized balls when it's a pretty sticky environment in here, to be honest. It's not easy. The conditions are rough, and they just have a nice enough touch where you can press for firm, but keep it the right circular shape. I mean, we're gonna line these things up, and we're gonna have 15 balls ready to be eaten over the next week, and we're gonna come back out of this thing with muscles on muscles. So bring it, shelter at home order. We're coming out large and in charge and ready to shoot the ball 120 miles an hour.
Damn.
You wanna get a faster shot? You make athlete balls, and you eat them every single meal of the day. How hard was this? Final 1, and we are almost to the goal line. High five.
Dude, I didn't think you were actually going to do it.
Now for the final touch. Our hands are clean, and then we have these coconut flakes. This is where built for power and then accuracy comes into play. Look at this. I don't have to look. I mean, if you're not stoked for the holidays while maintaining your bulk phase, now you can be. Now here's the actual last step. We have a refrigerator, a whole area set up for these athlete balls. Putting them in and letting them sit there allows them to build some consistency. You can pull them out as early from a half hour from now to an hour from now, but I'll leave them in there and just pull them out one by one. And bang. Kitchen is clean, 60 minutes have passed. And let's try, ooh man, pan is brisk. Let's try one.
Yeah?
And there you go.
We could sell these just like this. $20 a box.
I was thinking $80 on the shop. $80 for 4. So technically it's $20 a ball.
Yep, that math checks out.
2 balls, $40.